guided meditation. So if you want to stay laying on the floor, feel free. If you prefer to be seated, go ahead and roll it up and find yourself in a comfortable sit. Just make sure wherever you are, you're in a position that you feel comfortable and relaxed for about 8 to 10 minutes. If you're sitting upright, let the hands come into your lap. If you're laying down, maybe the hands rest on the belly or down by the side. You can allow the eyes to close or maybe just bring them softly in front of you, trying to eliminate visual distractions. And for our meditation today, our theme is going to be focused attention. So I want you just to notice your thoughts in the moment. In the yoga community, we call constant thoughts monkey brain, kind of rambling thoughts jumping from one to the next, or that constant thought where we can't find any kind of relaxation because we have so much that we have on our mind. So no judgment, and not even trying to fix it in this moment. Just what is on the mind right now? Perhaps family obligations, maybe a heavy workload, maybe lots of activities to do once the day is done. Chores or errands we still have to do. And just notice all the thoughts that rain down on the mind. And not necessarily letting those thoughts go, but try to push them more towards the back so they're not the most prominent thing in the mind. And bring your intention to your breath. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Again, taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And maybe you even say, inhale as we breathe in, and exhale as we breathe out, to really bring our focus to the breath. So notice, even though we're now focusing on the breath, the thoughts and sensations throughout the day are still in the mind. But allowing ourselves to focus on the breath brings us some grounding. Now, as you keep your focus on your inhale and your exhale, start to notice the sensations around you. What do you hear? As we focus our intention, perhaps we hear things we didn't notice before. Birds chirping, cars on the interstate, noises in the home. Take a moment and just be aware of the noises around you. What is there now that you didn't notice a moment ago? And without letting that go, start to notice your sense of touch. If the hands are on the lap clasped, what does the skin feel like in the hand? Perhaps if they're on the body, the texture of your clothing or the floor or the earth. Perhaps you didn't notice the softness of the fabric until you brought your focus to it. Take a moment and notice what you feel, maybe through the legs or the hands. And next, transition to your sense of smell. Can you notice anything you didn't notice a moment ago as you focus your attention on the aromas around you? Perhaps if the windows are open, you can smell barbecues coming in, or autumn weather. Maybe even exhaust from cars going by in the neighborhood. Just take notice. Noticing through the sense of smell, touch, and hearing. All these things that happen around us in every moment that we normally filter out and don't take note of. And then bring your focus back to your breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Still noticing the other senses. And notice if taking these few minutes to focus our attention helped us to calm the monkey brain, to release the anxiety of thoughts and worries, to find some grounding. And although this is considered a formal practice, take this technique with you throughout the day. And if you notice things start to feel overwhelming, take in 3 to 5 deep breaths of mindfulness alertness of what's happening around you. Not trying to work against or fleeing from anxieties and thoughts, but learning to not allow them to overwhelm us and to take over. Take another deep breath in and out. Slowly start to flutter the eyes back open. And if you found yourself laying down for your meditation, in ease and with gentleness, coming back into a seated position. Still staying with your breath. And releasing the hands to the left. Roll your shoulders up, back and down to release. And one more time. Placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Let the belly fill with air so you feel it pushing into the palm. Exhale audibly, side out. One more cleansing breath. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you, PELWELL family, for joining me for Restore and Rewind. From my heart to yours. Be well.